Storm chasers. Two cars rush down a nearby dirt road, straight at an approaching tornado. Storm chaser Tim Samaras, a 45-year-old electronics engineer from Denver, and his partner, Pat Porter, are in a van carrying equipment used to measure the tornado's wind speed and direction, air pressure, humidity, the amount of water in the air, and temperature. Photographer Karsten Peter hangs halfway out of the window of the speeding car, which is driven by expert storm chaser Gene Roden. Karsten is excited. He wants to be the first person to film a tornado from the inside of the tornado itself. The chasers can hear the tornado's jet engine roar and see its snapping poles as they travel east past the local farms and directly into the path of the storm. It is not too far away, and the winds are picking up. Tornadoes are among Earth's most violent natural acts. About 1,000 of them happen in the United States each year, more than in any other country in the world. Some are weak and last only seconds, while others can cause damage for an hour or more. 40% of all U.S. tornadoes occur in the Central Plains states, agricultural areas that are mostly flat. The tornado season occurs from March through July, when cool, dry air from the Rocky Mountains meets warm, wet air coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. In such open country, you can see entire supercells, a rare kind of thunderstorm with especially strong winds, some as large as 48 kilometers wide. Only 1 in 1,000 thunderstorms becomes a supercell, and only 1 in 5 or 6 supercells gives birth to a tornado. Scientists measure tornadoes by the damage they cause. On the Fujita scale, named after Ted Fujita of the University of Chicago, an F0 storm does light damage with winds between 64 and 116 kilometers per hour. The worst tornado, at level F5, does horrible damage with winds starting at 419 kilometers per hour. The clouds in the sky are spinning swiftly, and a confused bird flies in front of Gene Roden's car. And then, a part of one cloud lowers and gathers into the shape of a funnel. It spins like an angry ghost no more than 3 kilometers from the storm chasers, looking like an alien has come to Earth. Storm chasers are moving closer to the storm. The tornado moves quickly through the fields where it's destroying bushes and trees. Tim considers the situation carefully. He wants to find out all he can about the storm, but at the same time he must look after his team. Before he can finish his assessment, the tornado does something strange. It seems to stand almost still, and then, suddenly, it takes off, lifting up overhead. It's as if the sky were pulling a finger back into its fist. The winds have died down completely. Storm chasers pull their cars over to the side of the road to take a break. They've given up the chase for today.